Initially I'm going to head to, my plan was to do a walk now, and then I'm going to be going to the watermill. A long time people just did not go out when it was sunny. 4 o'clock this morning and 5 o'clock this morning, probably getting the same. I think probably the same at work would be a good idea. Message on my email saying that they're going to come, I think, in the next couple of days, and I've ordered some new work size 11 trainer. You do wear red brick trousers, which is going up to jog, because I was like, I knew at this time I just wasn't going to see anyone. Flipping hell. Nice Sunday. Nice, just as a step there. The dogs were hiding it. Guys, it's Comedy Shots Gamer here. But yeah, basically just. And it was nice to go out as well at lunchtime to go to YouTube, because, like, obviously when a film comes out, but it ties with that one. It does ties with that one. I'm in debate of whether to do something tomorrow. I mean, it's a bank holiday Monday. But I think I've done a lot with the dogs. Sort of average walk tomorrow morning, and then catch a bus. You can get a bus which is Wakefield direction, but literally you're only on the bus for like, I literally just walked down the step and I just looked, and this is the problem with having the trainers I've got, and I've tightened them as well. Ah shit, the thing is, you can't see where the steps are going because there's all the leaves that you just, when your feet slide. I'm going to wrap up the video because I'm going to carry on walking down. I was kind of in debate as whether today to do bus services. I think trains are still like going on because it's a bank holiday Monday. You're going to still get places open. So I was kind of like, oh well, what do I do? Do I actually, like I said, things are going to be open, not as much. Well, the one thing people don't like to do, and I get the point, I was going to go to Jagger. I was going to kind of do Jagger Green Tip. Not wrong with doing 2 places twice in 2 days. Because that's what it is, because it's been so hot along the fields that goes along by the river. Very close by and very local, because I've kind of liked just the idea of like, it makes no difference at all, actually, is it? Because the cows start to come on it and graze on it. It is like 12 minutes away from Huddersfield. This is just very unstable land. I mean, this is somewhat stood on. I think the later it gets, the more people are going to come out. That was a little loop I just did then. There's a little bit of a swing as well just there. So I'm walking this way, initially thinking, I hope there's no cows, and I just said, liar, what an absolute liar. It's like, oh, there's no cows in that field. I'm going to turn around, we can't go that way. There's cows in the field. Oh, there's no cow. It's vision to have more of it. None of this is going to be open at all. I don't really know about a day out. I think I might just do a mile walk from Salt Hebble to West. That is 9. I might even do some weeding for like half an hour. Don't end up doing it. I mean, if I just do a little bit, and I get that from like a whole month. The guy that was just here, like, oh, there's no cows in that field. There's animals that were just eating the grass. I don't know what it is. I think it's just some plastic. When people aren't wearing coats in this weather. No, I'm kind of in that frame of mind. Like, instead of just getting a bus or somewhere, I've done plenty of walking today and yesterday. It was like 30 minutes till the next bus, and that's what I've done. That's what I did. I literally said in the video, I think it was either yesterday, an easier experience to walk on. And I'd just seen that, well, that the by the looks of it, they needed a good run. So the idea is for the dogs to have wheeze and poos after, well, some point tonight for me. I'm going to go to Halifax, then go to like Hebden Bridge. That frame of mind, I'm like, do you know what? No, let's just, puffing and panting doesn't really make good content. And it won't be long, I think, really, with this. Along and then back down to then go back along again. Wasn't there? Unless that's further along here and I'm just, on camera shows up way better than it actually does in. Don't really anticipate on doing much today, I really don't. People often wonder why education's going down the pan. I'm literally just taking it nice and slow. So the bus stopped to then go to the Huddersfield station, and then Holmfirth is not very big. I'm staying Holmfirth quite like 20 minutes to get to Huddersfield. Through Honley, it goes through Brockholes, and then I'm used to walking down here when it's been wet. Oh, I've not fallen yet. And then, see, even this isn't quite the bottom, so I seem to be really enjoying it. Oh geez, that's why I said don't, just thought, because it's been really cold this morning. It actually has. Home is going to be what, like 4 miles and a bit. We're like, oh, we've got to do the fucking bare minimum. I don't want to do the bare minimum, despite having, I think I am just honestly going to just chill today. Now I'm kind of like, I'm just going to go home, in my mindset, it's like it's kind of nice because the sun's not out. But I honestly feel like my feet have now. So for a very long time, I've been able to wear size I decided as a trial, I thought, well, I'm gonna wear, and like I just thought, yeah, the size 10, yeah. Because what it is, you'd have a size 10 trainer, for example, and then you'd feel a bit more comfortable doing like GTX trainers should be arriving soon. I'm literally going to do the tiniest of walks of the dogs now. You can't actually walk up pavement properly now. I've just literally just been doing games and stuff at home, and I'm nearly at like 620. It's good for the dogs just being in the river. You do a longer walk in the morning, but incorporate like the river into it. Go up that bit there, along there, and I was kind of like, oh, do you know, I fancy maybe Potonk way too big. That's through that little gap, and it is a bit of a pain in the arse. I was about to say, I think I saw people on the field, and then kind of follow it to the farm. You know, this is one of them places I've not been to in a very long time. I don't know how, but I have, and it's like, what have I done today? I mean, I've walked the dogs this morning, pretty much, because like they were just slack. It's like the slack is less noticeable. I think going up the hill did it. This is very well, nicely laid out. This is probably the best place to stop. This actually, you can go down that way along, and I think it's called New Lane, something like that, because it's never a spot that's dry ever. It was nice to be around and then carry on walking. So I feel alright actually. I feel, oh, this is overgrowing, and yesterday I'm like, oh, you're 11, 15, 7s. There was just two. There was literally two squirrels just there. One that means the dogs can be out in the countryside where the water is. There's two roads basically. There's one that goes up because I want to do a bit more of a walk, but not a lot of one. Not rained. I mean, there's been times where I've had like, but there is an element where you do need, going on nearly a month now, I end up going full fetus cocoon mode, squatting down and just staying there for like 10 minutes to then be bloody mental. And then like down to the right there's some like turnstiles, 1035, 1040. You can go up that way, which goes up to like the farm area, the main road, but this is the turnstile I'm on about. I mean, I know it's only 9:10 in the morning, not seen a single person out walking all of West Yorkshire in one shift. It's different with me if I'm inside work, because I'm working. It's like nearing like 20 degrees and I'm in shorts. People are like, oh, it's nice, it's too cold, I've got to wear. To say it, there's just no one on these fields like at all, but I'm just taking it nice and easy. I think when you've been tight, acknowledge where you are a bit more, and people are wrapped up like it's winter. No one today that I've seen, it's not winter, it's spring still, or really clever anyway. I'm pretty much just staying local. I think what I'm going to do now is just walk back. Boy, I could do it going home, having a shower. I think genuinely Sunday is going to be a rest. I think what I need to do though is my time of, see, all the people that I think it's winter